Good afternoon, my dear grade 6 students. So, how are you all today? Right. What did you all do during the last weekend? Yes? Okay. Did you spend your weekend happily? Then, did you go out of the house? And were you careful? Yes, think about the things. What did you do when you go out? Did you do the things very carefully? And did you play with your family, friends, brothers or sisters happily? Yes, my dear students, let's think about it and get ready for today's lesson. Right? We are conducting the English lesson by the Zonal Education Office, Chilla. Right, students, take your books out and get ready. Right. My dear students, can you see the screen? And can you see the words? They are scattered here and there. See whether you can read them. Replay, redo, untie, beautiful, disagree, misunderstand, careful, happily, education, weekly, undo, cheerless, quickness, and misbehavior. Right, now can you see some letters are in red color, and I have underlined some words as well, some letters. What are they? Let's read the letters with red, in red color. Re, un, dis, miss. Yes. Replay. What is replay? What is to replay? Play again. Yes. Now, in your classrooms, your teacher may ask you, redo this. If you make mistakes in your activities, in your writing activities, right? The teacher may ask you, redo. Do it again. Untie. Untie your shoelaces. Untie. Right? Then agree, disagree. Yes, the word agree is there. Then there is another word, disagree. Agree. Disagree. Right? Understand and misunderstand. Right? Undo, do, undo. Then behavior, misbehavior. Un and miss. Then, right? What do they mean? Re means, my dear children, again. Replay, play again. Right. Then look at the underlined words. Careful, happily, weekly, education, cheerless, quickness, beautiful. Take the word beautiful. Beauty. B-E-A-U-T-I, beauty. Then there is another part, right? Full. That is not underlined. Full. Then care. C-A-R-E, care. Full. Happily. Weekly. W-A-A-K, week. Ly. L-Y is separate. Cheerless. C-H-E-E-R. Cheer. Less. Then quickness. Q-U-I-C-K, quickness. What are these things? Can you guess our today's lesson? Yes, we have fixed some things. We have fixed some words. Yes, we are fixing the words, and let's see what they are. Yes, now it's today's lesson. Prefixes, suffixes, and roots. Prefixes, what do you mean by that? Can you see the train below? Yes, there are 3 compartments: prefix, the engine, the base, and the suffix. Right, now my dear children, the base form කියන්නේ what? පදයක මූලික දේ. Prefix එකක් කියන්නේ පුතේ pre කියන්නේ පෙර, මුලට සම්බන්ධ කරන ඒවා. Suffixes කියන්නේ අගට, base form එක වචනයක මූලය අගට සම්බන්ධ කරන දේවල් වලට අපි කියනවා suffix කියලා. So, today we are going to study about prefixes and suffixes and roots. Roots කියන්නේ පුතේ මුල. අපි දන්නවා ගහක මුල්, ඒ වගේ වචනයකත් base form එක මුලට තමයි root කියන්නේ. එහෙනම් මේ මුලට root එකට තමයි අපි fix කරන්නේ. සම්බන්ධ කරන්නේ. ඒ මුලට සම්බන්ධ කරන්නේ prefixes, අගට සම්බන්ධ කරනේවා suffixes කියලා කියනවා. Right? Okay. Now you can take your writing books out and you may write down the topic of today's lesson: prefixes, suffixes, and roots. Right. Right. The topic, affixes. Subtopic, affixes. Fixing. Fixing කියන්නේ පුතේ සම්බන්ධ කරනවා. Right? Fixing. Okay, I think you have written down the word affixes. There is a meaning. Right. Change the word class and or the meaning of words are by adding affixes. Right. If you want, you can write down the sentence. Right? It's a word or a word class that is added. Okay, shall we move on to the next one? I think you have enough time. Okay, my dear children, you have a chart. First, we'll talk about prefixes. Prefix. Pre කියන පුතේ පෙර. මුලට සවි කරන පද ගැන තමයි දැන් ඉගෙන ගන්න යන්නේ. Okay, you may write down this if you want, or you can have a screenshot. Right? Prefix. It's a word part added in front of a base word to change the meaning. Now, why do we use prefixes? Sometimes we change the meaning. Sometimes we have the opposite of the word. Now, when you go through the words, you may understand. අපිට සමහරක් වෙලාවට ක්‍රියාමූලය කියන්නේ base form එක විරුද්ධ පදයක් දෙනවා. ඒක වැඩි කරලා කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. right? Okay. First, look at the word re. That means again. And you have an example, rewrite. Write, rewrite. Liyanna, නැවත ලියන්න. Your teacher may ask you to rewrite the essay, rewrite the activity. Right. Then look at the second one, un. Un means not. Unkind. Kind, unkind. Yes. Now here you have the opposite. We have kind friends and we have unkind friends as well. Right. Now in the first one, write, rewrite, right? That means again. Here, not. The opposite. Then look at the third one, pre. Pre means before, like prefixes, pera කියන එක. Before, pera. Made, pre-made. සදන්න pera. Now you have prehistory. History, prehistory. ප්‍රාග් ඓතිහාසික කියන එක. Premature. Now you have preschool. Now before you enter the school, you go to preschool. When you say Montessori's, right? Preschool. Before schooling, you need to go to a preschool. Then the next one, this. This means not and opposite as well. Honest, dishonest. Right? Honest, dishonest, that is the opposite. Viruddha padaya. Right? The next one, im. Im means also not. We fix im, right, to show the negative form as well. Opposite of it. Polite, impolite. To be polite, vinitha වෙන්න ඕනේ. Impolite. Don't be impolite, right? When you behave in the society, when you behave with people, you have to be polite. අපි විනීත වෙන්න ඕන. You have to be polite in your speech. You should use nice words. So don't be impolite, my dear students. The next one, none. None means not. Nonsense. Sense means meaning. තේරුමක් කියන එක. Nonsense කියන්නේ තේරුමක් නැහැ. Without a sense. Nonsense. Now your parents may, or sometimes your teacher may say, when you trouble a lot, nonsense. Right? Then the next prefix is miss. Miss means wrong or bad behavior. Behave can හැසිරෙනවා. Misbehave, you behave in the society in a wrong way. Like smoking or taking alcohol is a misbehavior. But I know my grade 6 students, you behave well, right? You are behaving well. Right. Write them quickly, right? And just read the words and try to pronounce them. Pronounce the examples with me. Rewrite, unkind, pre-made, dishonest, impolite, nonsense, misbehave. Okay. Shall we move on to the next one? There is another example. There are two examples. Un. means not. The cat was unhappy to see the dog. Can you see? The word unhappy is in red color. Un means not happy. Then re, again. The teacher had to reread the sentence. Read, again, reread. We came across the example, rewrite, read again. Quickly write down this example and you can highlight un and re and write their meanings as well. Not and again. And my dear children, you can write down the example because just learning is not enough. You need to put them into practice. අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේ ප්‍රායෝගිකව sentence එක ලියන්න ඕනේ. එතකොටයි අපි ඉගෙන ගත්ත කියලා තේරෙන්නේ. So that's why I have given you some examples. I think that's enough time. Shall we move on to the next one? Okay. Now, we are coming to the next part of it. Now, earlier we talked about prefixes. පෙරට සම්බන්ධ කරන ඒවා. Now we have suffixes. Suffixes කියන්නේ පුතේ අපේ root එකට base form එකට පිටිපස්සෙන් සම්බන්ධ කරන දේවල්. අගට සම්බන්ධ කරන ඒවා. We call them suffixes, fixing at the end. Right? Then there are different kinds of suffixes which give different meanings. Suffixes that make adverbs. What are adverbs? Words that describe verbs. ක්‍රියාපද විස්තර කරන පද. වලට තමයි අපි adverbs කියන්නේ. එහෙනම් මේ suffix එකක් පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට adverb එකක් හදන්න පුළුවන්. Right? Lee. In a manner. How it happens. කොහොමද වෙන්නේ? Quickly. Quick. Do your homework quickly. Right? Quickly. Then word. Shows direction. අපිට දිශාවක් පෙන්වනවා. Forward. Forward. Walk forward. Go forward. Then ways. That shows directions as well. Sideways. Sideways. So they are adverbs. Kriya Visheshana. Then the next part of it is suffixes that make nouns. නාම පද හදන ඒවාත් තියෙනවා. suffix එකක් එකතු වුණාම. First one, ant, A-N-T, ant. A person. Assistant. My brother is a sales assistant. Assist කියන එකට පුතේ ant එකතු වෙලා assistant වෙනවා. assist කියන්නේ උදව් කරනවා. ඒ උදව් කරන කෙනාට අපි කියනවා assistant. Then double E, a person, referee. Referee. Who is a referee? Yes, when you play football, you have a referee. Now these days, you can watch many football matches, right? So they have a referee. දැන් විනිසුරුවරයා ref කරනවා කියන්නේ විනිශ්චය කරනවා. The person who does it is called referee. Referee. Then next one, ENCE. E-N-C-E, ENCE. An action or state. Difference. ක්‍රියාවක්. Differ කියන එකට පුතේ එකතු වෙනවා ENCE කියන එක. Differ, difference. Venas, differ, difference. We can see the difference. අපිට වෙනස්කම් දකින්න පුළුවන්. Then ER or OR. Teach, teacher. Manage, manager. Teach, teacher. Right, next one. Right? Array. A type or place of work. Bake, bakery. Your mother bakes a cake. We bake cake, but the place is called the bakery. The next one, ESS, makes a feminine form. Strilinga pade hadaganda. Now in the first or second term, you have learned the masculine words and feminine words, feminine forms. Right? Manager, manageress. Manager is the masculine form. Manageress is the feminine form. So when you add ESS, you make the feminine form. Strilinga saha purushalinga. එතකොට පුතේ ස්ත්‍රීලිංග පදයක් හදාගන්න අපි ESS එකතු කරනවා. Waiter, waiteress. Then full. As much as will fill. Spoonful. Handak pirenda. Spoonful. A basket full. Right? Spoon කියන එකට full කියන පද එකතු වෙලා. Suffix එක අගට තමයි එකතු වෙන්නේ. The next one, ing. An action or result. Paint, painting. Read, reading. The ing is also taken as a suffix. Then ion. A process or a state or result. Decoration, decorate, decoration. Decorate කියන පුතේ සරසනවා. ඒතර decorate කියන එකට ion එකතු වෙලා අපි හදා ගන්නවා decoration. We get the new word. And that's a noun. Right? Participate, participation. Celebrate, celebration. Next one, ism, ISM, a belief or condition. Judaism, right? Buddhism, Catholicism, right? Agamak, ism. Then a person, florist. Florist can malkaruan. Flora කියන එක. Flora can mal. Flowers. The person who does this is called florist. Then month. An action or state. Measurement. Measure or maninama. Then measurement. Manima. So, suffixes help us to make nouns. නාමපද හදාගන්න පුළුවන් අපිට suffixes පාවිච්චි කරලා. Then the third part, we have suffixes that make adjectives. What are adjectives? Now we talked about adverbs, kriya visheshana, nouns, namapada. Then adjectives. What are adjectives? Visheshana pada. Right, very good. Then ish, a little. Greenish. Greenish කියන්නේ කොළ පාටට වැදිලා තියෙන greenish. Right? Childish කියන්නත් පුළුවන්. ළමා ගති කියන එක. Then less, without, නැහැ කියන එක. Careless, කිසිම පරිස්සමක් නැහැ. Don't be careless. Right? Now when you do the exam, when you answer papers, you make careless mistakes. නොසැලකිලිමත් ලෙස වැරදි කරනවා. So don't be careless. Careless, පරිස්සම්. less එකතු වුණාම පරිස්සම් නැති. Careless. Then like, similar to like. සමාන කියන එක. Life like. Okay. Now you have understood how to form words with suffixes, and they give us different meanings and they create different word forms. Adverbs, nouns, and adjectives. Right? These are only examples, my dear children. When you read books, when you read stories, when you listen to others, you will be able to find more examples. Read as much as possible because reading helps you to expand your vocabulary. And this is also kind of vocabulary. Vachanamala pute. Right? So I'm helping you to expand your vocabulary. You can use these things in your writing activities. Okay, let's move on to the next activity. I think you have written down the examples. Okay, now children, I think as you are all are free and you are all are at home with your brothers and sisters, you can sing. Enjoy your time. Here you have a song with prefixes. Before that, can you remember the nursery rhyme? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Ah, yes. You are familiar with that. When you were in the preschool or when you were in the nursery, right? Many, many times you must have sung this. Okay. Now with that tune, you can try out this song. Prefixes, prefixes go in the front. Okay. I know I'm not good at singing, but you can sing it well. Right, start. First, we'll go through the words. Prefixes, prefixes go in the front to change a word and make it different. You got miss, which means wrongly. Pre means before and re means again. The next three all mean the same. Un, dis, and im all mean not. Right. That's funny, right? You can sing it nicely. Prefixes, what do? They come in front, මුලට එන්නේ, and change a word and make it different. සම්පූර්ණ අදහස වෙනස් කරනවා. You got miss, which means wrongly. ඉස්සරහට miss out, ඒක වැරද්දක් පෙන්වන දෙයක්. අපේ behavior, misbehavior. And re means again, do, redo, write, rewrite. Again කියන අදහස. Then the next three all mean the same. Un, dis, and im කියන්නේ නැහැ කියන එක. Or opposite, happy, unhappy. honest, dishonest, polite, impolite. Right? If you want, you can write down the lines. That's a nice song, right? So you can sing this happily with your brothers and sisters and later in school with your friends. Because you know the tune of the song. Okay. I'll give you some time to write down the things. Is it okay? Right? And you can underline the prefixes as in the poem. Underline or you can highlight it after writing the poem. Take a highlighter and you can highlight it because it may be in your memory, right? When you read something, it will go into your heads. Highlight කරගන්න පුතේ miss, pre, re, right? Un, dis and im. You can highlight them. Shall we move on to the next activity? Okay. Right. Now there is a passage. That's a story about a person. And now the song was on prefixes. But this passage is about suffixes. Use of suffixes. අපි poem එක song එක ඉගෙන ගත්ත prefixes ගැන. දැන් මේ passage එක තියෙන පුතේ suffixes. Just go through it and see whether you can understand. Go through the lines. And they have used suffixes ed, ly, and er. Okay, read it with me. I'll help you. There once was a builder who would build houses very slowly. He liked building small and large houses. He needed to learn how to build houses more quickly, so he wouldn't get into trouble. He had a wife that was a teacher. She always treated her kids kindly, fairly, and friendly. The builder and the teacher walked to work each day. They were happy and both liked going to work. Right. What did you understand by this story? A builder. Who is a builder? A house builder. A mason. ගොඩනගන කෙනෙක්. Build, ගොඩනගනවා. And the person is builder. ER. You add the word ER to the root build and you get the word builder. Builder කියන word එක එනවා පුතේ ER කියන suffix එක එකතු වුණාම. Then the next underlined word is slowly. බොහොම හිමින්. Slow. Slowly. ly. Adding the suffix. And that's an adverb. Build houses very slowly. එක ක්‍රියා විශේෂණයක් විදිහට තමයි පුතේ එතන යෙදෙන්නේ. නිවස් ගොඩ නගනවා. කොහොමද? Slowly. බොහොම සෙමෙන්. He liked. Like, liked. Past tense. ed. Building small and large houses. He needed. Needed. Need. Adding ed. Needed. Need කියන්නේ අවශ්‍යයි. Needed කියන්නේ අවශ්‍ය වුණා. Added ed. To learn how to build houses more quickly. Quick, quickly, ly. That's an adverb. Quick and quickly. So he wouldn't get into trouble. The next one, teacher. Teach, teacher. Right? Teach, uganwanama. Teacher is the person. Build, builder, builder, er, then teach, teacher. She always treated, treated, ed. එතන suffix එක ed පුතේ. Treat සලකනවා, treated සලකුවා. Her kids යාගේ ළමයින්ට. Friendly. Sorry, kindly. බොහොම කරුණාවෙන්. Kind කියන්නේ a kind person. Our teachers are very kind and they treat us kindly. කාරුණික ලෙස. ly. Adding ly as a suffix. Fairly. බොහොම සාධාරණ හොඳයි. And friendly. යාළුවෙක් වගේ. Your mother is a friend of you. She treats you friendly. බොහොම යහළුකමින් මිතුරුකමින් ඉන්නේ නේද? So ly. Kindly, fairly, friendly, both are suffixes ly used with the suffix. Then builder. Then teach again, then walked. So I think, my dear children, now you had an activity on how to use suffixes. We had a poem, we had a song with prefixes. Now it's a reading passage on suffixes. Right. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, children. Now you have to do an activity. Quickly take your writing books out. You came across many prefixes and suffixes. Now you're going to use them in these sentences. Quickly write them down in your writing books. Fill in the blanks using the given answers. Number 1, don't be blank to others. Number 2, the blank driver met with an accident. Accident, accident. Sorry, there is a mistake. Accident. Then number 3, let's go to the classroom. Blank. Number 4, Pian stole some money. He is a blank man. Number 5, meet a doctor, then you will cure your blank. Now children, look at the answers given below. Sickness, impolite, quickly, dishonest, and careless. So I'll give you 5 minutes. Write the sentences in your writing books and fill in the blanks. වාක්‍ය පහ ලියාගෙන උත්තරත් ලියන්න පුතේ. Write the whole sentence. Otherwise you won't get the correct idea of the word. Now, my dear children, when you write the sentences, pay attention to the punctuation marks, right? And the clarity of letters. They are very important. දැන් ගෙදර ඉඳලා ඒක අමතක වෙලා ඇති පුතේ. හරි විරාම ලක්ෂණ අකුරු පැහැදිලිව හොඳින් ලියන්න. Have you finished? No need to write down the answers. Just fill in the blanks. ආපහු උත්තරත් පහලින් තියෙන උත්තර ලියන්න ඕනේ නැහැ පුතේ. එකපාර උත්තර ලියාගෙනම යන්න sentence එක. Okay, my dear children, that's enough time. Let's look at the answers. First one, don't be impolite to others. Polite, impolite. There is a prefix. Polite, vinitha, impolite, avinitha vennepa. Then number two, the careless driver met with an accident. Careful, careless, care. That is the root. Then you have added the suffix less. Naha කියන එක. පරිස්සම් නැහැ. අපරික්ෂාකාරී රියදුර. Careless. And at the same time, if you add the suffix full, right? Careful. That is the opposite of careless. විරුද්ධ පදේ. Right? Okay. Number three. Let's go to the classroom quickly. 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 ඉක්මනින් පන්තියට යන්න. Then number four. Pial stole some money. He is a dishonest man. Dishonest. The person who steals money is not an honest man. An honest man, but a dishonest man. Honest, dishonest. That is the opposite. Then number five. Right. Number five. Meet a doctor, then you will cure your sickness. Right? Sickness. Right? Meet a doctor, then you will cure your sickness. I think you got all the answers correct. Right, because you sang a song, you read a story. Now you are familiar with prefixes and suffixes. Now, my dear children, take your textbooks out and turn to page 120 and 121. 120 and 121. Right? It's about affixes, the things that we discussed today. And there is an activity, activity 11 on page 121. So you can do this activity for homework. Right? You can copy down the things into a writing book and then do it as a homework activity. And on page 120, there are some more examples for prefixes and suffixes. You may go through them, read them, and if you want, you can rewrite it. Right? Rewrite, because it helps you to be familiar with the vocabulary. Right? So, my dear children, that's all what I have today for your lesson. So I hope that you enjoyed the lesson. And another thing, when you learn prefixes and suffixes, please pay your attention for the spellings. You must spell them correctly. For that, you need more practice. So as you all have more time, be with them, read a lot, write a lot, listen to, especially the news broadcast, and you may get these words easily. So, thank you very much for listening to this session, and I hope you got some kind of knowledge on prefixes and suffixes. So, my dear children, stay safe and be happy. Thank you. Goodbye. Have a nice week.